Absolutely ridiculous, barbaric, insane, savagely cruel. I can run out of superlatives to describe the nature of unseriousness Atalanta is having. Welcome to the hotspot with a latest update, a breaking story, I should tell you, coming through concerning Manchester United's pursuit of the Atalanta forward, that is Rasmus Højlund, the Danish international. Now, the latest coming through, and this has been broken by a journalist from the Athletic. He is a credible journalist, that is Laurie Whitewell, who has reported that Manchester United's target, that is the Atalanta forward, Rasmus Højlund, has had a €100 million price tag slashed on him. That is about £86 million. Now, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Guys, subscribe as we do continue to get this breaking news concerning Manchester United and all other clubs in this seemingly interesting transfer window. Now, here's the thing. I've been here telling you continuously that Manchester United has been always interested. We all know this. They have been interested in signing a striker. That's a top priority for Erik ten Hag. And Erik ten Hag has been clear consistently that he is not going to take any risks when it comes to the striking role. He says he was clear. He wanted a world-class, already proven striker and a younger striker to learn from them. Now, he said that's why United was linked to Harry Kane, proven, to Victor Osimhen, still linked to Osimhen probably. Ken United are hoping they can wait and maybe until he sees out his contract at the end of this season, and maybe they can get him on a free. But they have always looked at Rasmus Højlund as the younger striker who can come in and learn from whoever is the main striker they get. Now, United have always valued, and this is how football, the market has valued Rasmus Højlund at most £40 million. Now, recently, I told you that a club, it was reported from Italy that a club had a €35 million bid for Højlund rejected on arrival by Atalanta. Now, the club wasn't mentioned. Now, I was here telling you that probably it was even United, because we know United is the one club, big club, that has consistently been showing interest in Højlund. Now, here we are. His agents, the latest story coming through is that the representatives, remember Manchester United, I told you, has had conversations with Højlund and his team about a prospective, him joining them. And the player was interested. His camp were excited. In fact, it is said that they agreed on personal terms, that is between the player and the club, and they are just waiting now for the right time to go and make bids. Now, after the 35 that was reportedly rebuffed from whichever club that tabled it, the players' representatives went back now to officially inquire from the club that how much money do you want for him. And this is now the feedback we are getting, the response, and that has been broken by the Athletic writer. Now, the Athletic is a credible source, just to inform you, in case you don't know, that they have now slashed a price tag of €100 million. That is close to £86 million on Højlund. Now, Højlund did play. He played in that game, which Denmark won 1-0 against Northern Ireland. He didn't score the goal, but he was there. He started as the target man. I watched him, and I do think, to be honest, he's clearly a young striker who has got a lot to learn. £86 million is insane, is ridiculous. So I do believe these guys are just trying, to try and milk as much as they can, because they have had Sheikh Jassim is coming in with his oil-rich money. But I don't think United on any day, these are laughable. This is laughable, I should say. I don't think on any day United would spend that amount of money. I don't think it can happen on any day. For me, it's not going to happen at all. But that's what's happening, that apparently they want £86 million. How crazy, guys, how crazy is the transfer market becoming lately? I feel like in 1 or 2 years from now, we are going to be seeing players, mediocre players, signed for £300 or £400 million. It's insane. That's why I insist that to protect the game, UEFA has got to come, because money can spoil everything. Money is good for sport, for everything, but money can spoil everything if it is not regulated properly. I think the financial fair play has also got to come in. Whereas these clubs are businesses and stuff, I think the financial fair play has got to spread into certain, areas when it comes to the transfer window, not just limiting how much you can spend, but also I think it has to go down to individual players and how much a player should be valued at. There should be a scientific way of valuing a player, because this is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I can't find the right superlatives to describe this report. That is from a credible source. But United, certainly, like we would all agree, I think I will not pay that money. I will not pay that money for someone, for a young and non-proven striker. I don't think that's going to happen. So for me, I believe it's just one way of this club trying to hold out, you know, for the best they can squeeze, because Atalanta, certainly that's the only hot property they have. That's their only chance, or at getting a dime in this summer is in that player. So they are hoping. United is so desperate, given the fact that things are not moving right with Harry Kane. Of course, Simhen is so pricey. All the other options United would have, Kylian Mbappe, and also the situation in terms of ownership and all. So they feel probably United will desperately go for him because they have shown a lot of interest in him. But I think it's a crazy way to think about, to do business, or to think about it. So, but that's the latest coming through. It's a breaking story I did want to give you here, that don't be surprised if soon you hear United almost changing direction and now looking at other players, because maybe Atalanta could stubbornly want to hold on to their asking price. But they may not even hold on to that asking price, but of course they are now trying to be smart and play the negotiation game, trying to now first place your price high, then you have bigger room to negotiate and reach your partner, your best alternative to a negotiable agreement. So that's what they are doing. But I do believe, and I hope, and I've always said it, one of the issues that United has had with the Glazers around is the lack of people, the right people to handle transfers. I think United guys are not good at bargaining. I think they are not good when it comes to transfer business. I think they have the Glazers, during the Glazers times, I think they have been wasteful. I think there are so many players that have bought for £1 or £2 more, and you feel they could have got them on a cheap. But let's wait and see, depending on the money they have, whether they can be crazy enough to go on and pay £86 million. It can't happen. It even sounds sick saying it. But of course, United are still convinced that Mason Mount is a player they need, and they will be going back with an improved bid for him, because it seems Chelsea are willing to listen to something less than 70 million. So that's why, whereas United were increasingly frustrated, they seem to be interested in going back. Bayern, by the way, also do want to sign Kyle Walker, and they are serious about it. Walker could leave Manchester City, just like Ilkay Gundogan, who is also linked to a move away. Alessio will join Paris Saint-Germain, and of course, the club, Paris Saint-Germain, by the way, are now totally focused and interested in Victor Osimhen, because as it seems, they seem to be giving up on trying to keep a hold of Kylian Mbappe. So Osimhen is a top target for them among the players they are looking at. That's the hot spot. That's the latest update and breaking news I did want to give you about the ridiculousness of the latest report coming through from the Athletic about Atalanta increasing the price, telling the representatives of Rasmus Højlund that he's priced at 100 million euros, that is 86 million pounds, a player who United values at about 40 million. Interesting. My name is Webb. This is the hot spot. You get it here first. So subscribe, and of course, let's keep enjoying the updates as they always come during the very interesting and busy summer transfer window.